It's been years, possibly even decades, since the last Evil Dead video game ever dropped. And although I can't wait for the new Evil Dead sequel coming out, Evil Dead Rise, I am even more excited for the next Evil Dead project, that being the Evil Dead video game. Now, there's a lot of hype surrounding the game since it's set to drop sometime this year in the fall. Many Evil Dead fans, including myself, are only hoping for the best since the trailer reveals so far make the game look
groovy.
Not only are we going to get classic characters like Scotty, Cheryl, King Arthur, and Duke Henry of all characters, but we're also going to get beloved faces that we know, or at least this generation knows if they grew up with the Ash vs. Evil Dead series and the movies. But we're also going to get Pablo and Kelly, as well as two variants of Ash, the original groovy man himself, as well as the Jefe look. And not to mention, we're also going to get a familiar villain from the Army of Darkness that is going to be a playable character in the PvP mode the game offers. The designs look absolutely flawless and nailed right to the core. The setting and atmosphere already looks picture perfect, and the music already sets the tone. We as the players get the choice of either saving the world or fighting against good and destroying Earth, and
I'll swallow your soul!
Judging from the design and the style, the game looks heavily inspired from other titles such as Friday the 13th, Dead by Daylight, and in many ways, Left 4 Dead. Judging from the modes and playstyles so far from the trailers presented, what makes the game very groovy, however, is that Bruce might actually be voicing Ash since he also is the narrator in the trailers, and I wonder if they're gonna get most of the actors to come back and voice their characters as well, because come on, you can't tell me that that wouldn't be any fucking cool. From the looks of it as well, we'll be roaming around some towns as well as the original cabin thanks to the trailer. What I do think is going to happen, however, is that the devs are likely to add more maps if the game generates enough buzz and support from the players. But much like any game out there, a lot of things can go wrong. Although it's still not out, and while I do want it to succeed, it does have a possibility of flopping. Not too long ago did I make a video on the Predator Hunting Grounds video game, and I do enjoy it still. The game did kind of flop in many ways. The Evil Dead video game is generating tons and tons of hype, but a lot of weird and mixed opinions. Some people just want a single player campaign rather than multiplayer online basically being the PvP mode, or believe that the graphics look clunky and that it's just a knockoff horror game from the titles that I previously mentioned. The pros about the game so far, in my opinion, are that it's not by the devs who did Friday the 13th and Predator Hunting Ground, so we're in good hands, and this isn't a jab at you guys. I love the games that you made, but I don't think anyone wants the Evil Dead game to suffer any rights issues because of Sean Cunningham and shit, and Predator Hunting Grounds is fun, but there's a lot of bugs in both of those games, and I know Evil Dead's gonna have some bugs, but I'm hoping it's not as badly bugged. Like, please. I love your guys' games, don't get me wrong, but please, no bugs in this game. Not too many, at least. Another thing that can make the game flop, however, is also sales, much like other games. Too many bugs that aren't being fixed, frame issues, but in all honesty, we're just gonna have to wait and see. I'm all for the game being made, and I'm hoping to Sam Raimi that it does well and it goes toe-to-toe with Dead by Daylight, much like AEW is going toe-to-toe with the WWE. Because seriously, we need another horror game alternative out there. Friday the 13th died out fast. It's only fun when you have friends. The same goes for Predator Hunting Ground. It's really only fun if you have friends or if you want to play as the Predator, but even then it takes way too long to become the fucking Predator. Last Year the Nightmare is probably one of the worst fucking games out there, and it was definitely not worth a fucking purchase for me. I'm hoping that the Evil Dead is gonna be a great game. Having it as an alternative would be a great thing, and it would just bring in new fans to the community. And hell, it could possibly even bring back a lot of the old fans since that's what it's already doing. The game should try making itself offline play if we also do get single player and multiplayer in some ways. I think having offline would benefit for a lot of the fans if they're not able to play online, because most play to pay online or pay to pay. I don't know the word. I don't know the right words. But most games that are just online play do get kind of boring, and it would be kind of fun to just play offline, just, playing as Ash or any of these characters, fighting off the Deadites by yourself would be pretty fun as well. But again, I'm honestly hoping the game does well. I can't wait for more trailers and gameplay reveals. I can't wait to try out this game. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe if you're new. Please like, share, and comment as well, because it does help out my channel. This has been That Guy Frankie, yours truly.